boy. Here we go.
Hey! Anybody out there?
Barrett! I think I hear him up ahead.
Hey! Can anybody hear me?
Here goes.
And push!
Marlene. Marlene. Marlene! Marlene! Biggs! Wedge! Jesse!
Oh, he doesn't know yet.
God damn it! God damn you! God damn you all! Marlene. Marlene.
It was us. We did this.
No. You can't think like that. Whatever came before it was Shinra that pulled the trigger today. Am I right?
Yeah.
Hold on to this anger, okay?
Barrett. Marlene's fine.
Huh?
Aerith found her.
Aerith. Is that the girl they took?
Yeah. That's her.
What the hell's going on?
I asked Aerith to find Marlene and take her somewhere safe.
And she did? You sure? Hey, where you going?
Okay. I'm pretty sure I have a... Jesus, you don't have anything. So, first of all, where's the provoke? So you should already have that, right? Automatically uses provoke to temporarily draw enemy's attention. Okay. And now, Aerith is not with us right now. So we're gonna move some of her stuff. We need the magnify. We want to put it has Curaga? Jesus. We'll use this one then. Put that over there. This this is revive, which is good. Provoke, first strike. Actually, I'm curious. It's at 30%. It's at 100, so I'll have to stick with that for right now. Aerith also had ice, lightning, which you don't have. Does she have anything else? And the prayer materia, which I can still use. Honestly, it's probably one of the best non-MP consumption ones. So if we do that, you have revival, provoke, first strike, magnify. So you're going to be our support. Yeah. If that's the case. Okay, for right now that'll be good. And then she's not with us right now, unfortunately. Oh wait. Does Barrett have his thing upgraded? Is it automatic? Yeah. It should be defense. That should be defense. Cloud needs his stuff though. Totally forgot about this. Buff duration. Is there anything we need for buff duration? Is it really needed? Buff duration. Magic attack power. Stagger siphon? What's stagger siphon? Recover HP when dealing damage with unique abilities to a staggered enemy. Huh. For right now, let's increase. Yeah, I'll keep that.
How could this happen?
I didn't really think that. What the hell is going on?
When is help going to arrive? This wasn't an accident.
I said, where you going?
Aerith's house. It's in the Sector 5 slums.
And that's where Marlene is?
Where we hope she is.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to. Even if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear. Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
Hey, Tifa. Know anything about ancients?
I know I've heard of them at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
That must be why the Turks wanted her so badly.
Within my veins flows the blood of ancients. This planet is my birthright. You have failed again, I see. But through suffering, you will grow strong. Isn't that what you want?
Cloud?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Dude, you look like a nutcase.
It's like there's a hole in the sky.
What's up? That's
Could
not
have seen
fair.
this coming. It's also tragic.
Wait. Over there.
What the hell are they doing here?
Their jobs, probably. Just focus on seeing Marlene again. Nothing else.
The first thing
Is that what's her face? Oh, it is.
Well, this is a fine mess.
How bad is it here?
Compared to Sector 7, we're doing fine. But that's hardly an accomplishment.
That's all you're gonna say, huh?
Is it true that Sector 7's
You guys run into Jesse at the pillar?
Yeah, Biggs too. They were both in pretty bad shape. But Wedge wasn't up there with them. He got out.
All right.
Well, if you say that.
Come on now. There's no need to be afraid. We're all scared.
I've been thinking, y'all. We gotta go find the others.
Huh?
If we don't look for them, who will?
Right.
Hey, Cloud. Gonna need your help with it, too.
Right.
I'm on rails.
My ears are still ringing from it.
This is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then. Pick up the pace.
I'm going as fast as you are.
I can't even imagine how it looks over there. And now, anywhere in Midgar is still safe? It doesn't feel like it.
I think it's true.
Oh, what's up, Chadley?
Cloud, I'm glad to see that you're okay. In these trying times, I hope to develop new materia to help us endure. Cloud, I have come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it?
Apparently I finished one of them.
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
What'd you develop this time, Chudley? Increase ATB when staggering an enemy. Cool, I'll take one. Enemy skill material gives you a chance to learn certain enemy skills that you've endured. This will only be used when the material is set to your equipment. That looks interesting.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Gives you a chance to learn certain enemy techniques that you've endured. These abilities can only be used when the materia is set to your equipment. Okay. There's no need to level it up, so if I ever need it later.
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene!
Oh my god, someone's house, dude.
Where's Marlene? Is she here?
Barrett!
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress today.
Upstairs.
Huh? Oh.
I said she's sleeping.
Listen to the mother.
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
Keep it down. Don't wake her. Maybe you should join your friend upstairs.
Okay, I was just curious.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Shh. Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient. Is that it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal. Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. about 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him. But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray. And that's how I met her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories, like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility, and how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that, she'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming! No! Go away!
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the Ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the Ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the Promised Land. Some believe the Promised Land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us—
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was. where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home, once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take care of yourselves now.
We're gonna win this fight. I promise.
Barrett, thank you. Tifa, if you wouldn't mind.
The main entrance to Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Ah, good plan.
But how do we get to the park?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff. Didn't mean anything by it.
So, what are we gonna do if our plate falls?
I'm sure we'll be fine if we stick together.
That's not going to keep either of us from getting smashed like a pancake. Is there another explosion?
Did a plate really fall?
Oh, these are better. And they have... Ooh.
World's just too dangerous these days not to keep away. Been on your side.
actually. He needs more health. He is a tank after all.
My ears are still ringing from it.
This kind of thing isn't supposed to happen.
Over there.
So, actually, if Barrett's part of the lead now, he's gonna be first because he has to take aggro first, and then everyone else can come in.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Let's end this quick.
Let me handle it. Bring it. See ya. Too late. See ya.
I also need
No surprises there.
I got some proficiency bonus gained. Excellent.
It's blocked. There, that way. We'll have to fight our way through. But it's our only shot.
Oh, this music, heck yeah.
Ha! This will be a walk in the park!
Finish it quick.
Come on. Good luck.
Ow.
Red man! He's pouring it on! Here it comes! Don't stop now!
Bring it.
Let's move, move, move!
Not so fast. No time for you.
Yeah, don't look now, but it's about to get real!
Allow me.
Enemy skills can be learned from this monster.
Hard on the back!
I've got this.
Slap on this! Yeah, I'll do it! Back to the left! Don't stop now!
Let's go.
It's on now!
Come on.
Okay, let's go.
I'm waiting. You're done. That's that. Take the lead.
I got this.
Need my help, do you? Hey,
That it?
Okay, now that that's good, we can move on to this, which should be better, right? Yeah, defense is more... Yeah, it's more geared to defense, so let's use this. You should still have everything in here, yeah? Yeah.
Gotta win at all costs.
Don't keep me waiting.
Bring it on.
Something now. Time for a serious ass whooping.
Brace yourself. Still kicking. Bringing the heat. All good. You ain't getting out of this one. Come on. Here it comes!
It's a win.
just bought stuff too. Oh, it's another heavy duty one? Oh my god, I wonder if Tifa needs it. Lowers magic defense but increases regular defense. Tifa has what on right now? That would technically be better, and it doesn't... Sure. And we'll add something new onto you. Oh, it's already that time? Dang. This is a good place to save it, I guess.